See, here's the thing. I have relationships with everybody. It does not matter what part of county you come from or what your mindset is. At the end of the day, we must remember we are all Republicans. If you will see, I didn't come here with a slate that I have a preference for a vice chair. Reason is, whoever wins, I'll work with them. And that's how it should be. If I bring in only the people, and I want to work with only the people that have no different ideas than mine, then well, you know, that's not a creative way of doing things. But my intention is, Anna, that I will work with Caroline or Colleen, whoever wins. It's the will of the people. And I think diversity of ideas from different people within the party is what makes this party great. We are individual, independent thinkers, and that's who we are. And as a result, we'll always, all of us, will have different opinions. You need to have, as a chair, the humility to work with every individual, listen to their ideas, respect them for their ideas. If you disagree with them, respectfully disagree, and you don't need to, you know, have fractured party and factions and all those things. Thank you.
All I'm saying is that there's nothing wrong with running together. She has her own opinion. She has her own ideas. We worked on this platform with many people out there in the BREC. We talked to them. That's where we got these ideas. I've worked with many people in this room. I think Doug Glanz could easily say that. You know, since I've been coming to the RBN since 2007, I think Jay Siegel would agree with that. And I'm willing to work with anybody who wants to contribute to this party. So there's nothing wrong with me saying that I support Colleen for chair, or that for vice chair, or that she supports me for chair. It's just that we support each other. But we are independent thinkers, and we come to the plate with our own ideas, our own concepts of what it takes to get Republicans elected. She has different experiences than me, and I think we would make a great team, and that's why we support each other. But it has nothing to do with being yes men to each other. There's no chance of that, and I'll let Colleen talk about that.
I have been a very active BREC member for the last 10 years. I've gotten, in 2005, 2004, 2005, I got awards from different chairmen on my volunteer services for them. In 2006, I got the Broward Republican Award for 2006. I have spent many hours working with all the chairs that we have had for the last 10 years. Everybody has a different agenda. I found it frustrating when things I saw needed to be done, and because you're not a chair or a vice chair, they didn't get done. And sometimes you need that support. Everybody at this table has a different agenda. Tom's, he wants to work on recruiting candidates. Jay, we're nuts and bolts people. We're grassroots people. We've got to build up BREC. We've got to get it back to the way it was. We need to increase our club memberships. This takes a lot of time and many hours. There's no reason why Richard and I can't work on our own agenda if we are elected. But it might be frustrating, but that doesn't mean I'm not going to support Gene Robinson, and I'm not going to support Tom Truex or Jay. I just don't want to run as a VP. That's all. That doesn't mean I'm not going to help them out. And this is all from what I call the Republican National Enquirer. So there you go.
Yeah, but Colleen, you said you wouldn't support Tom if he was to be chairman and you were to be vice chair. There's something wrong with that.
The question was, Patrick, the question was insinuated, would I support Tom as a VP? I had already committed to Richard. Richard and I spent a lot of time going through our platform and writing this up. And no, I will support Tom. I will not support Tom being a vice chair.
Why?
I just explained it.
I think that question answered the next three questions that were asked, because it seemed to have a lot of interest. So,
Can I answer?
oh.
I didn't answer what was just said, though.
Well, it was a flip of the field. It shouldn't have been another question. It was another question, but briefly.
No, I just wanted to
30
comment on that.
30
30 seconds. When it comes, what's?
You already had it.
You already had your turn.
You want to answer it?
You don't.
No.
All I was going to say was that as far as supporting,
See?
as far as
He already answered it.
if I
Again, he already answered it.
all I wanted to say was that as far as supporting candidates in primaries, you can talk to Karen Harrington, you can talk to Robert Lowry, and you can see how when I'm the president of the Greater Hollywood Club, how I stayed out of that. And as the president, I said, I'm not picking a horse in this battle. And I said, I'm going to be fair to all candidates. And I think that if you talk to them, you'll see that I was. So.